All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try this again, guys. There was an earlier attempt at this stream. I had to do some rewiring, but I think I finally have it all figured out, fixed up, and that's actually going to be good across the board, because now we'll actually hear everything the way it's supposed to sound. The earlier stream will be deleted shortly, so for those of you that sat through, I apologize. Old school with you here, and we are getting into some old school. This is PS3's Tron Evolution, and what this game is, it's a story that ties the Tron movie from 1984, I believe it was, somewhere near there, to the more recent Tron movie, which I've managed to block that out because it was so bad. And this kind of fills the gap in between how we go from Tron to the more recent version of Tron. Sorry, I forgot I had the camera on. Hey, guys. So as is the case with any of the story mode games that I play, I'm not going to be doing a lot of microphone work during that. I don't want to distract from it. It's kind of like when people talk in a movie theater, so I don't do that. I will have the chat board open, however, and I'll be able to see what you guys are saying, and we can interact that way, and I hope you enjoy the game. I already played halfway through this thing at one point in time, but then I got so sidetracked from it, and it's a PS3 that was in an inconvenient room of the house. I just gave up doing anything with it for a while, and I've been wanting to see how it all turned out. So we're going to start from scratch, because I honestly don't recall how it started out. It's been so long, and we're going to do that whole thing right here. Not necessarily today, not in its entirety, but we're going to start today. We're going to take it down to the finish line at some point in the near future. Just a reminder that this Saturday, March 3rd, we are going to have a big event going on right here on the channel. Hope you can be part of that. If you're into Disney Infinity, or if you're just into Disney collectibles, either one, we are going to have the opportunity for you to share play a special toy box that I built just for the commemoration of the 1-year anniversary of two things. Number one, the anniversary of the shutdown of Disney Infinity. That's a sad thing. But on the other side, our community page, which is Infinity Ever After, which has got nearly 200 people, and they all joined after the shutdown of the servers. These are people that are dedicated because they enjoy the game and they want to keep it going. So what we're going to be doing is I built a toy box. Normally I do live builds when I build toy boxes. I did not for this one because nobody will have an idea of how to play it, and that'll give it an even playing field for everyone. So whoever ends up with the best time at the end of it all will end up winning one of the 2 Peter Pan figures I have. The second one will be a part of a trivia round question. So we got 15 different questions that'll be asked, and then just posting the answers in the chat room. First correct answer gets the points, and at the end of 15 questions, whoever has the most points will win the second Peter Pan figure. It's that simple, guys. These are pretty well sought after figures. They're collectibles. The reason being is that it was the last figure made by Disney Infinity, and then they shut down the game, and thereby they did not deliver the Peter Pan figures. They were sent to be destroyed. Somehow somebody decided not to destroy them, and they got out, and several hundred of them have been sold online, and that's all there are. There's not very many. There's never been an official number put out, but it's somewhere in the ballpark of 500 or less, it appears. So it's a pretty rare figure. Now, they didn't get them boxed because they weren't, they got shut down too soon, so there's no packaging that goes with it. It's just the figure, but man, the figures look really, really sharp. I gotta be honest, they do look good. So I'm giving 2 away this Saturday starting 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the channel. Hopefully you'll join us for that. Even if you don't have PS4, even if you don't want to share play the game, you can still do the trivia questions afterwards and have your shot at this collectible. With that said, let's move on. We're going to look at some TRON right now as we get into TRON Evolution. Hope you guys enjoy this.
Kevin Flynn, Grid Development Diary entry number... In there, behind the screen, things are getting intense. The system's evolving. It's way past games now. The programs, they're like people. But that's not the real mind now. It's the ISOs, man. Isomorphic algorithms. Been 7 years since I discovered the grid, and 5 since I found them. I still can't get over it. They just appeared. I didn't write them. No one did. They had their own functions, their own ideas. Free will, man. Try programming that. You can't. The basic programs, the ones I did write, and the ISOs, well, some get along, and some don't. Even my system administrator, Clue, seems different around them. Jalen, one of the leaders of the ISOs, died in the game grids. I think it was murder. And that's where my new system monitor security program comes in. I wrote it to get things under control. Just hope it's not too late to help. Not too late for peace.
These rogue programs are cause for concern. Their timing is suspect. You see, today marks a historic point for our system. Radia, leader of the ISOs, is being installed as system administrator. Together, she and Clue will shape our system's future. Clue and I have stepped up security system-wide. The untimely death of another ISO leader, and now this strange attack, have us on high alert. I'll report to Flynn about our little skirmish in the outlands. While I'm gone, I want you to monitor the perimeter, prevent any unauthorized entry into the area.
My name is Cora. Radia asked me to join her. You know Radia, leader of the ISOs, soon to be system administrator?
No entry without proper authorization.
She's expecting me.
But Clue isn't. Since the accident, security has been increased. No entry without proper authorization.
Fine, then I'll get authorization.
She looks determined to get into trouble.
to our future. Past must be our guide. So that one day, we may even reach the ultimate goal. Perfection! Which brings us to why we're here. Our user, Kevin Flynn, tells us the way to that perfection is with the ISOs. And if he says sharing the system administration with an ISO leader is the next step, I say, let the future begin. I present to you your new ISO co-administrator, Roddy.
Greetings, programs. While I am honored to accept this position on this historic occasion, I do it with a heavy heart. For I was to share this honor with Jalen up until his tragic demise. I wish with all my being he could have been here to witness this great moment. However, we must put aside grief. In the wake of loss, we must push forward for progress and embrace this new era of cooperation between ISOs and basics.
Greetings. It's your time. Embrace it.
Sever the stage!
So be it. If this is what you want.
think you would have preferred death to this.
New type of system monitor. Good timing. Seems I owe you one. A viral attack shouldn't be possible. Perhaps this will give us an answer or two. Clue! What happened? A virus. It infected many. Both ISOs and basics.
Impossible.
You know this system is closed. Nothing gets in without me. And it didn't. It was already here. It evolved from the inside. It seems this Abraxas virus was once an ISO. No way, man. An ISO wouldn't do this. How can we know for sure? By definition, they're unpredictable. They have no directive, no ordained function. They're a flaw. I blame myself. I should have seen this coming. And now their unpredictability has progressed into a form that could jeopardize the entire system. The ISOs aren't flaws. They're as much a part of the grid as you are. Flaws, my apology, I misspoke. I meant deviations. Programs with free will aren't deviations, Clue. They're a miracle. It's my fault you don't get it. I programmed you. Your limits are my doing. Well, that wasn't a knock on you, buddy. It was a knock on me. But let's stay focused on what's important. Eradicating this virus has to be the priority.
Flynn, you should leave the grid. It's an unnecessary risk being here while we resolve the situation.
Right. But I'm not sitting this out, Tron. You tackle it from in here, and I'll see what I can do from the outside.
I'll escort you to the portal. After I get Flynn out, I'll rejoin you and provide assistance. Until then, I need you to track down that virus and maintain surveillance on it.
Flynn! Am I still to create the perfect system? Yeah?
Flynn, go!
By the order of Clue, stand down!
before they see you. Take this, upload it to your disk. Makes it easier to get around. saw him. He killed Flynn and Tron. We need to tell somebody. Everybody. They need to know what Clue's done. There's a man who can help us. Zeus. He believes in peace between ISOs and basics. He runs an ISO-friendly club in the city center. He'll know how to get the word out. We should split up. With luck, at least one of us will make it. I'll see you there! on.
Cora, my dear sweet Cora. It's been far too long.
We need your help, Zeus. Something's happened.
What has happened is half as dire as you're told.
Oh, to the truth.
Libations! Oh!
Greetings, Smarter.
He's okay, Zeus. He's with me.
Are you certain? For here, ISOs and basics mingle with abandon. It's the only ISO safe haven in all the city. As you well know, not all approve of such policies. I've heard of the saboteurs that have reared their destructive head of late, and frankly, I like my business. So pardon my caution.
He's on our side, and we need him. Clue's taken over the grid. He must have been planning it for some time. He had soldiers, tanks, who knows what else?
Surely not. How could this happen? Flynn would never allow Clue such training.
Flynn's dead. Tron too. Clue killed them.
And you know this how?
We saw him do it.
I see. Matters are dire indeed. And just as I was looking to move downtown. But as luck would have it, I can help.
You have a plan?
Zeus always has a plan. But I urge caution. If Clue can harm a user, his reach knows no bounds. You will need an advantage. Your disc, my dear? You now have full access to the Solar Sailor controls. I'd suggest borrowing one bound for Arza City immediately. Find Radia before Clue does. She can spread the news to the ISO factions faster than anyone, and they will listen to her.
Thank you.
Of course, darling. Vive la racist. Seems moving day has come a bit sooner than expected.
Take this! Now move! He knew that was a haven for ISOs. This is what he wants. Clues declared war on the ISOs. And with a weapon like that, who will help us? That's one of the guards who killed Tron! Meet me at the dock! Go! Go!
All right, I think we're gonna give it a break right around there. It's just over an hour on the stream. I've got to tell you, I forgot most of this stuff. Again, this ties in the original Tron movie from the 80s with the more recent one from about, 5-6 years ago, and kind of fills in the blanks as to how we went from where we were in the 80s to where we are now. This is so much better than the most recent movie, because the most recent movie was just god-awful. It was so bad. All right, I'll definitely be picking this up again in the not-too-distant future. I'm not going to go months and months like I did last time with it, because now it's in the studio, and it's very easy and accessible, and I can stream it, which was the big thing. I really wanted to be able to stream the gameplay, because it's a good story. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. And if you do, take a second, click the like button below. I appreciate that greatly. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. We've got some of the most diverse gaming, any channel you'll find anywhere. And to that point... as I scroll down here for just a moment. There we go. Tell you a little bit about this Saturday, March 3rd. We're going to do a live share play where you can win a Peter Pan Infinity figure. So even if you're not a Disney Infinity fan, if you're a Disney fan, these figures are pretty collectible. It was the last figure ever made for Disney Infinity, and it never got released. It was supposed to be destroyed. They made several hundred of them, and somehow they didn't get destroyed. Somebody got a hold of them. They've been selling them, and there's estimated to be somewhere between 500 and a maximum of 1,000 of these things out there. How accurate that number is, I don't know, but I've got a pretty good feeling those are probably accurate figures. Some were destroyed is what I was told, and these kind of escaped. So anyway, I've got 2 of them. We're going to be giving them away this Saturday starting 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this channel, so join us. If you have a PlayStation 4, that's really all you need for the first challenge. We will be doing Disney Infinity. There's a toy box that I built that nobody has seen, and people that decide they want to take place or take an attempt at the game, whoever gets the best time will win one of the 2 Peter Pan figures. You don't have to have Disney Infinity. I've got that. It'll be a share play session, so you'll just have to jump into the party chat that will be set up. And you can find that by linking up with me. My screen name or my username is oldschoolwwf, and that's all one word. After that, we're going to switch for folks that don't have a PS4 or internet good enough for them to do a live or a share play rather. We're going to be doing instead a 15 question trivia round. It'll be all things Disney. After the 15 questions, whichever person has the highest score will win the second Peter Pan figure. So bottom line is we'll be doing that live, and then the comments section, you put your answer down, and whoever gets the answer up first gets the points. And at the end of 15 questions, whoever has the most points will win the second Peter Pan figure. All right, so that's how that's going to work, and that, again, is this Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Hope you guys will join us for that. In the meantime, I'm going to sign off for now. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoy this game very much. It reminds me a lot of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which I also love. It's got a little bit more story to it, and I'm going to say arguably better. I'd say it's about the same when it comes to the parkour. Both very good. Great parkour engines in these things. All right, guys, you have a wonderful rest of the day. And from Old School, reminding you, game on.